ladies and gentlemen, you're welcome to my channel, Deep Creep. It's a platform for great mind. We want to grow together, we want to share thoughts, we want to share ideas together. Actually, this video is if you're watching this video, you're actually in the moving train. You're actually on the same page to live a better and happy life. No stress. Have you ever thought about it? Like, why are we here? What's our purpose in health? Like most people, we just living in the mind. We just keep repeating same cycle on and on, and we stay worried. We stay depressed. Like things are not the way you think it should. It's not actually anyone's fault. It's the programming in your head. Firstly, I would like to give you an explanation of who are you. We have three things that make us who we think we are right now. The body, that's what we're seeing now, the physical presence of who you think you are. The mind, the thinker, the one always analyzing, the one always trying to bring up something, and the soul, which is the real you. I've said this in many places, I've said this to many people, but they keep, what was this man saying? Like, how will a responsible man do not follow his mind? Yeah, so before that, this video is just actually we're talking about the mind, so we can distinguish you from your mind. Your mind is your subconscious, it's things you accumulate when you were small, from your young age till now. Those are the things that's in your mind. Your mind doesn't know anything apart from that. It's logical. Anything that does not sound logical or does not sound familiar to your mind is wrong. Like, for example, now what I'm saying right now looks odd to you, looks wrong to you, because your mind has never heard of that before. So you feeling that way does not mean it's wrong. It's just that the mind is logical. So the reason why you keep moving on same patterns, doing the same thing on and on, is because you are living in your mind. Your real self is powerful. It has so much more to do for you. It can improve you. It can make you feel the full potentials of you yourself. Like that's you, that your purpose. Like the reason why the whole world is like this, the reason why there's inflation, the reason why there's the rich, there's the poor, is because everyone is living in the mind. That's why there's war, that's why there's conflict, that's why there's always from one problem to another. You're living in your mind. So continuation on the mind. The mind actually is the logic of what you have seen. For example, now maybe I bring an example of something you've passed through in recent years, and I bring it up now. You'll be able to relate with it because your mind is used to it. Another example is in relationship. Most people have broken relationship and they keep going into another broken relationship. They still do the same thing in different relationship with different people. So that's just it. You are rolling in your mind, and you're not your mind. Your mind is where the ego comes from. I am whatever, I am this, I'm that. That is your mind. That's your ego mind. So if you want a full life of joy, inner peace, you need to stay away from your mind. You need to stay away from your mind, because your mind is a non-thinker. It's always thinking. It's always repeating what he knows. Anything apart from what the mind knows looks stupid to you. Then you start seeing it like odd, and that's not it. You don't have to live your life logical. If you live a logical life, it will be full of stress and on and like that. So I'll drop a tips of little of how to stay away from your mind, but to stay, just have to subscribe and like, share my posts, subscribe, so you can get more videos. So it will not look like I am not actually saying you are wrong. No, I was once like that. I was once in my mind. I was repeating same patterns. Yeah. So you have to stay away from your mind. Firstly, staying away from your mind is know who you are. How you want to know who you are? Sometimes have you not thought about it? Like you 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 you're in the middle of a conversation, listening to something, and other thinking still in your head. Or you wish to do something and you're still thinking. Yeah, if you are the thinker, if you are the mind, you should be focused on what you're thinking. So why are you doing something else and you're still thinking? Yeah. So this video is actually just to bring a little light to it. So because as time goes on, I'll be dropping more video, more explanations. And if you want to go further, like if you wish to dig knowledge or more, you can go read many spiritual teachings. We have the power of now, Eckhart Tolle. We have a lot of books that you can read to actually get it. So if you have any question, feel free. My DM is open, my comment box is open. I will reply every comment. So you just one thing I want you to know is that you are not your mind. Your mind is logical. Yeah. So you are your soul, the awareness, the consciousness, the one that notices the thinking, the one that notices the emotions. Okay, if you say you are your mind, are you your emotions? No, you're not your emotions, you're not your mind. Those things are they're the worldly things. Okay, if you believe you are your mind, then if you die, that means you're gonna go with your mind. No, your mind is gonna die with the body. And the soul is what? Consciousness, awareness, aware of what's going on, aware of what the mind is thinking, aware of the emotions in the body. So you just subscribe. My next video I'll be teaching on how to stay away from your mind. It's very easy actually. Staying away from the mind is a very peaceful inner joy, and once you're in it, you don't want to go back to the mind. Yeah, trust me. I'm not saying the mind is bad. The mind is a tool. It's used for different things, not in being used. Not sorry, as in not the mind using you. So you get.